Hey everybody, Gabby here. So I have a bit of a different format for a battle a day moving forwards, and we're starting with this video, so get hyped. It's gonna be a little bit different, so I really appreciate your patience and understanding. To be honest with y'all, I don't really have enough time to create Twitch stream, YouTube videos, and do all that stuff. I mean, if like news drops or something really exciting happens and I'm motivated to make a video, I will. But 9 times out of 10, I really just end up streaming on Twitch. So I've found a way to play to that strength a bit more in this format, so that way I'll have more consistent uploads on here as well. So what I'm going to do from here on out for a Battle of the Day video is I am going to add an intro to the stream that sort of talks about the team that I'm using, why I like it, some cool text it has, and then include some highlights from the stream that it was featured in. So if you like this format, make sure to let me know by pressing that like button and leaving a comment down below. And we're going to start this off officially with Blue's winning team from my Discord server's off meta tournament. Now, this tournament was an idea of one of my mods, Irelia, who also went on and ran it, and it was really fun. So, thank you so much, Irelia, for that. It's a really fun team because the off meta tournament's requirements were that any Pokemon being used had to have less than 1% usage on the Battle Stadium ladder during 5. So think Series 6, but just cutting it all off instead of just the top 10 Pokemon from each format. Though I will add the caveat that this was less than 1% usage on the doubles ladder. We're not mean. We're not like that mean, I guess. Maybe we are mean. I don't know. Anyways, so Blue's team in particular, which you can see on screen now, uh, sorry, just having a little fun while I edit this, is really interesting because it has two main modes of play. It has a Tauros Tentacruel mode and a Hydreigon Lucario mode. Tauros and Tentacruel together is meant to activate weakness policy on that Tentacruel thanks to Tauros's Bulldoze, which also gives it a form of speed control. And then you can go ahead and use the Tentacruel to hit super effective damage or big damage, not even just super effective damage, with a max geyser, with a max overgrowth, with a max sludge, like or max ooze. There is so much you can do with it. Tauros is definitely more of the support because after it activates weakness policy for its partner Tentacruel, what it wants to do is just use Icy Wind and maybe do some damage with the double edge, but it doesn't damage as you want it to. Also gets access to Intimidate, which is super important because a lot of Tauros otherwise are known for the Anger Point ability, which will maximize their attack boost. So they'll jump to +6 attack whenever they're hit by a critical hit. So it's not really what your opponent expects during team preview. They expect to see the Tentacruel do something to critical hit the Tauros, and then instead Tauros is just like, nah, I'm just here for speed control, fam. So that's a lot of fun. And then the other mode that this team features is the Hydreigon and the Lucario mode. So Lucario is one of those Pokemon that gets access to Justified, which will raise its attack by 1 stage every time that Pokemon is hit by a Dark type move. And Hydreigon, as a part Dark type Pokemon alongside its Dragon typing, gets access to Beat Up. So you lead the two together. You can Dynamax the Lucario or not. I don't think Dynamax is necessarily required with these two on the field. And have Hydreigon target Beat Up into Lucario, and it'll hit for as many times as you still have Pokemon active in the party. So if it's the first turn and no weird shenanigans have happened, you're going to get to +4 attack on that Lucario very quickly. Then that Lucario can go ahead and go for a very strong Meteor Mash and maybe get another attack boost depending on if you're feeling lucky, or you can go for some big damage with Close Combat or Extreme Speed later on in the game to just kind of tidy things up. So two super strong lead combinations with decent support from Butterfree, who's there just for redirection and Sleep Powder essentially. Hurricane is a nice damage dealing move on it as well, or the Gardevoir, which is really your anti-Trick Pokemon. Though it should be noted that Gardevoir does have the telepathy ability, so if you were to switch it into something like a Bulldoze, which is really the only move on this team have that ability for. You won't take damage from it. So, super cool team, a lot of fun. Congratulations to Blue for building such a fun team to use. So we're now going to hit the jump over to some highlights from my stream where I played with this team. And again, if you like this video, make sure to actually like it. Leave some cool info down below for Blue. I'll see you after the highlights. Really appreciate it. It was Seagull. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember you were migrating Alola Marowak for everybody. I mean, I guess I can do that now too, since I'm back home. Okay, Oleana. I forgot about Oleana. Nice. I went 7-4 on stream and couldn't get there, so I switched teams and got the last few wins on your own. Nice! Congratulations! I'm trying to build a new team to calm down, but I don't know what to use. Well, exclamation point teams in chat, and you can get some inspiration from our off-meta tournament teams, if that's how you're feeling. Alright. I want Gardevoir. I want Hydreigon. Let's just try this. Ashton inspired me to try Klinklang in Series 6 ladder with this crazy but cool team. I'm putting my own spin on it before testing your own version. Nice! Mienshao has been carrying me through games. Nice! Nice! Alright. No! Where'd Robobadoof go? I have to go to sprint planning. Good luck in sprint planning, Penny. Thanks for hanging out with us. I can't remember if Oleana... No, Oleana is the lady working for the chairman. Regina George is Clara. It says Robobadoof is still here. No. Oh. Hey, Styrofoam. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Thanks, Bizu. This actually isn't my team. This team was built by... one of my community members, Blue, for our off-meta tournament this past weekend, where all the Pokemon had to be less than 1% usage on the Battle Stadium ladder. So, yeah, the Tauros Tentacruel lead is working out the best for me so far, but we'll see. If you want to try it out yourself, exclamation point teams in chat will get you the link to where we're keeping everything. Oleana is the only person in the game they put any facial expression work on. You're not wrong there, Foo. I've been working on a Shuckle, Alolan Executor skill swap contrary team for fun. Oof. That's intense, Henry. Ally switch, fake out, close combat coaching. Sunflower, I'm excited to see more fast fighting type coaching users. I think that's pretty cool. And loser, we are master balling tonight. Let's go. Oh, that's beautiful, princess. The emote really sells it too. Oh my god. Do you think they'll ever change Pokemon and reinvent like Zelda? I think they'll keep innovating on Pokemon as a concept. Saint Boo, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate the support and I hope you're doing well. But the interesting thing about... Oh god, no, I just lowered the speed of the Braviary. I see 81 viewers. Alright. Well, after this battle, we will open one pack from Pokemon Sword and Shield. So, hang tight, guys. We'll do it right after this game. Evil Teen 2020, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Mienshao Caesar has been pretty solid for me so far. Oh my god. Sit Boy, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate the support and I hope you're doing well. Apparently Loser does get auto-modded. I don't know why that happened. Like, well, actually it wasn't just... Well... Anyways, I kind of find that really funny. Have you found the Mean Girls toaster strudel yet? No, but I have seen the blue Eggo waffles. Like, I saw them in the store today, and I'm still very concerned by them. I've opened up some new Sword and Shield packs recently, and it was pretty cool finally opening up new sets. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've opened up any cards, actually, so I'm pretty excited. I think the last set that I seriously opened cards for was actually the one where Tapu Lele was in it. Because I wanted to build a Metagross EX deck, and I did, and it was awesome. But that's, that was the last time I think I seriously opened cards. So... I also have one set of a 10 pull that I want to do for Masters tonight as well, but I forgot to put my iPad within reach, so we might just skip that. Never mind. Let's just forget about that. Steven, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. How's your night going? Guardians Rising? Yes, that was the one. I think I opened up like 3 or 4 boxes, and to be fair, that's literally the only time I've ever opened up that many cards in one go. But it was a lot of fun. And I love the Metagross EX deck. I still use it on TCGO all the time in open ladder format, so. We do have a shout out command actually, Irelia. It's SO for shout out. Oh, speaking of which, Steven, you were just playing some Legacy format, so you understand. You understand Metagross EX. But yes, we do have a shout-out command, mods. You know what to do. I hope it actually lets you call it. SO is on Streamlabs? Yes. Well, I made the command. I made the command, so... 3 or 4 boxes is more complete boxes than I've ever opened. I've only opened 1 full booster box. I don't really purchase cards that often. A lot of times when I do open absurd amounts of cards, it's because they were just given to me for whatever reason. So, yeah, I don't think I could. I think if I were to open cards like that more regularly, I think that I would want to also have a way to sell them and maybe recuperate some of my losses. As it is, I already have too many pieces of paper around here that I need to figure out what to do with, so. Guardians Rising was when I played TCG real seriously. I love the Alolan Ninetales and Mega Rayquaza decks. Oh, actually, Sunflower, real quick, do you know how Mienshao does speed-wise compared to everybody else? I'm just curious. Like, it's one of the things I always have to, like, write unit tests to check for because my brain will just get mixed up sometimes. So, it happens. Where does... Apparently it's one of Ashton's emotes, Galactic. Do I want to go with Taro's Tentacruel again? I do, but... Can Raichu get beat up, actually? I'm kind of worried about having to, like, stop a beat up here. Let's try our own beat up here, because I like Lucario in this matchup. I actually really like Lucario in this matchup a lot better than Tentacruel, so let's go with that. Oh, really, Taco? Nice! Daily, so I have an Avermedia capture card. It's a pretty old one, though. It's a PCIe card, which means that you actually plug it directly into your motherboard, so there's 0 delay. But I bought it used off of someone online, which is how I actually got a majority of my stream equipment, so... Yeah, like my webcam, bought it used. Microphone, used. The lights I didn't buy used, but that's because I don't think I've ever seen anybody reselling the Elgato stream lights used, so... But yeah. Don't need to unit test, just need to use whatever you want. Forbid the use of kit blame. Uh, yeah, Daily, yeah. Both of those would work really well. And the benefit of the Elgato HD60 or the HD60S is that you can just plug it in via a USB port, so you don't necessarily need a dedicated stream computer like what I have, or a desktop computer that can't handle dedicated streaming. So, I would definitely recommend both of those. I can't remember the specific difference between the HD60 and 60S, but I think the 60S is a bit more you get a bit more bang for your buck, so to speak. All right. I know he's just gonna trigger him, but that's okay. No, right? You can't learn beat up. Okay, thanks, Ets. Yeah, so Taco, you can actually try the team out for yourself here. Exclamation point team in chat will do that. Maybe we should just make a commands command. This is getting a little bit, like, much. Is there an easy commands command? No, there is not an easy commands command. Alright, I'll have to figure that out after stream. I've got an HD60 and a pretty well-built PC with a Ryzen 9 3900X. Oh, Daily, yeah, you'll be fine. Dude, you'll totally be fine. The only thing I would probably double check before figuring stuff out would be just how you're doing video encoding. I know that with NVIDIA you can do some optimizations with their graphics cards and just how you like actually process video. That takes a lot of strain off the CPU, but you're totally fine. If I catch a max raid battle perfect Pokemon, will it be just as strong as a leveled max stat Pokemon? Alright, Queen. Let's do some math here. So Pokemon have two different numbers that determine what their stats are. There's individual values, which is what's referred to when you have a perfect Pokemon. You have maximum values for all those. And then there is effort values, or EVs. So when you catch a perfect IV Pokemon from a max raid battle, your EVs are going to be 0. When you EV train a Pokemon, your IVs are just going to be whatever they were at that point in time. So in order for you to get the Pokemon with the best stats, you would have to get the max raid perfect Pokemon and then max out its stats. But that all being said, it really depends on what numbers you're trying to hit and how much time you want to put into things. If you have a golden bottle cap or any bottle cap and your Pokemon are at level 100, you can always just go to the Hyper Trainer inside the battle tower and just have him max out your IVs. So then you can have a perfect Pokemon with max stats. Alternatively, you could just say screw it. I think that if you're asking this question in the context of trying to get onto ladder, it doesn't really matter. The more you battle, the better you'll get. And at that point, I would think that IVs are just an optimization. So, but that's just my 2 cents. Daily Fix, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate the support. It might be a bit of a controversial thing too, just because... No, I don't want to do that. We're gonna Rage Powder. Just because I know that it can be a little weird to think about it that way, but I don't know what I want to do here. I just want to do Steel Spike. So... I just got a shiny Trevenant with a Master Ball its item through surprise trade hacked. Oh, 100% Galactic. I doubt the legitimacy of stuff like that, unfortunately. TLOS, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate the support. I hope you're doing well. I don't really Wonder Trade anymore for that reason, honestly. It kind of ruined it for me, I'm not gonna lie. It's perfect IVs with Pokerus. Yeah. Best fairy for Gigantamaxing that's not Primarina. Oh, that's a good question. Mimikyu? No, we can't use Mimikyu anymore. What other fairy types are there? Sylveon? You could retrade it, Galactic. Or if you don't want to retrade it, just give it away. Brion. I use self-proc weakness policy G-Max alchemy. Oh my god, Richie. I need to send that team to Regina. She loves alchemy. Oh, Hatteran. Okay, yeah, Hatteran. Speaking of... I got traded a shiny Incineroar from Alola with Parting Shot. Well, actually, hold on. Tegan, hold on. If they migrated it through, couldn't they have just put it in the daycare with something that already had Parting Shot and then just transfer the move over that way? I feel like that would still be legal. Oh god, this is going horribly wrong. Do not lead Lucario into Volcarona. Yeah, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's hacked. If it wasn't in a Pokeball, then, well, that would be something differently entirely, but... Alright, I think this game's over. Hi, King. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I'm going back to the Tentacruel after this. I think I got burned by leading Lucario against a fire Pokemon. How do I get min speed Dusclops with Frisk? Okay. You're gonna need a hidden ability Dusclops, and then you're gonna need some Pokemon with 0 speed IVs, and then you're gonna need to pray. Unfortunately. That being said, I have a lot of 0 speed Politoed. Don't know how you can transfer that over the breeding chain, but I can trade those out if anybody needs them. So... And we need a Mustard 1 for music, so let me see if I can make it there in time. Well, we might make it to Ultra Ball tonight, so that's good. Alright, Mustard 1, aka Mustard. Yeah, me too. I heard about that. I wasn't able to watch his stream because I was too busy at work, but that is pretty exciting. Alright. I think I'm just gonna lead Tauros Tentacruel and just hope that Volcarona doesn't steamroll this team again. And then in the back, I'll bring Hydreigon and I guess Gardevoir. Yeah, I need Gardevoir. That's probably going to be pretty good. But yeah, I'm glad you guys like these Rate My Teams. I always feel very nervous about doing them because I feel like, and this is totally my imposter syndrome showing, so, you know, grain of salt and all that, but I always feel like I'm not the most informed person to be giving this kind of feedback, so I'm glad you guys really like them. This was definitely more than I was expecting, but yeah. Seijun got rank 1 at the end of Season 8 just before the update to Season 6. I was watching a little bit of Seijun's stream this morning, but unfortunately I missed a lot of it because I think he was speaking in Korean and I just had it on as background noise, and I don't speak any Korean, so... Alright. I'm gonna have to bump a lot of these up, I think, in response. Oh well, at least we can go back to the meme for this one. Hi, Quackers! Slash, you're very nice and really knowledgeable. Like, I've seen people just be like, your team is garbage and here's why, so it's cool. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad. I always try to, be constructive in feedback because I feel like it's very easy to not be constructive, and it's harder to find the good in everything, if that makes sense. It was something I also learned when I started commentary. If you ask for feedback, you're going to get a lot of YouTube comments talking about how your voice woke them up from a 10-year-long coma so they could turn off the TV or something like that. I don't know. But if you ask for constructive feedback or like constructive criticism, usually it means that people just tell you the stuff you actually want to hear instead of just kind of like keyboard warrioring stuff. So, but yeah. But yeah, it's I think a lot of it's also I forgot to press the Dynamax button. Oh my god, I pray, please let him have targeted the Tauros because he was expecting Anger Point. Anyways, I also feel like when I was first starting out Pokemon, I asked for a lot of support from Rate My Team stuff, and as a result, I never really practiced giving back. So, oh nope. Oh well, at least I didn't waste my Dynamax yet. No, it's fine. I would have lost the Dynamax there regardless, so it's probably better this way. Because now I can send in Hydreigon and Dynamax and just start mining special defense boosts. So it's fine. Anyways, I never really learned / felt comfortable writing Rate My Teams in return, so imposter syndrome blows. I have that a lot in my professional career. Like, no matter how many accolades or kudos I get, I might always question if I'm competent enough to get into more senior roles. So, Maples, it's funny that you mention it that way because when I was first promoted to, I'm a software engineer in the real world, and I was promoted to senior software engineer last year, and one of the first things my mentor said to me when I got promoted was, "Congratulations on getting promoted to senior software engineer, where we all have imposter syndrome." And I thought that was very interesting that he was very open about discussing that. And it's actually something that I've tried to adopt myself, because I think that it's not really talked about a lot in the tech sphere, especially since I think a lot of us are just kind of, we keep to ourselves a little bit and maybe don't really talk about the mental aspects of the job as much. So I've just been trying to incorporate that language more and just like call it out and be like, no, don't worry about it, you're good. Like, just be that kind of person. Originally wanted to do software engineering in college, but debugging gave me aneurysms. I mean, it's still frustrating to me, but I'm definitely at the point in my career where I'm doing more architecture than like bug fixes and whatnot, so that's pretty nice. Software engineering is hard. Congrats. Thank you, Fenner. Thank you. I feel lucky that I've always just enjoyed computers, so while it's difficult, I enjoy the struggle, so it doesn't, I don't really mind it that much. Don't want to get into it, but I'm very bad at receiving criticism if it's not worded very nice. But I would not be afraid to ask you to rate my team. Oh, well, thank you, Slash. I wish that more people would go through a class or something growing up as a kid where they learn how to give constructive feedback. I think that's something that a lot of people just need to be taught, and it's not something that you can pick up on, like, on your own if you're just surrounded by people giving the bad kind of feedback. So at this point, I'm wanting to move into InfoSec. Ooh, nice, Maples, nice. I feel like the InfoSec guys at my company are the ones who have the most fun. So good luck. That is hard, but I hope you find it rewarding. You switched to finance this year? Finance is hard too. I don't know. Personally, I feel like software engineering's the easiest set of these, but again, I'm also the one who just really likes computers, so. Alright, oh, that was worried about that. Okay. I have 4 years of Japanese and still feel inadequate at times with software engineer as a goal. Dude, Japanese is also a very hard language. Judging by all the frivolous purchases on my Amazon history, I'd be awful in finance. But actually, though... Alright, I think Serena's the bigger threat here, and I'm pretty sure that this is a Assault Vest Serena, so I'm going with the Magical Fire, but I don't know if that's actually going to save me. Mystical Fire, excuse me. Mystical Fire, not Magical Fire. Okay, we're fine. Japanese is hard, Mitsu. I wanted to take Japanese in college to get good at it. Okay, we're fine. Okay, we're less than fine. I think we still have 2 turns, so as long as Moonblast can KO in 1 turn, we should be okay. But I just didn't have the bandwidth for it in my schedule, or the time to dedicate to it, unfortunately. Wait, you live in Japan? Oh no, but also that's awesome, Slash. Oh, that's so cool. I second that. I started studying Japanese, got to kanji and hardcore, noped out. Decided to study Norwegian instead. Cotton, so if you want another Intimidate Pokemon that isn't Torracat, I'd consider Arcanine or Gyarados. Actually, no, Gyarados is banned. I consider Arcanine. That would be the easiest 1-to-1 replacement, even though they play a little bit differently. Alright, those are some really fun games. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw in this video, make sure to let me know. Like I said, this is a new format, and I'm just going to be experimenting with what allows me to play to my strengths a bit more as a content creator. So leave something down in the comments if you have anything constructive you want to say, if you want to congratulate Blue on their win or on their amazingly cool team, or hit that like button, or subscribe and hit the bell too while you're at it. You know, you got to get all those interactions in if you want to praise the YouTube algorithm as we platform. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until my next video, until next time, see you later.